Hello, you guys. It's your girl Asia from the Wrong Range Fangle Channel. Welcome back to my channel. I am going to be doing my Avatar: The Last Airbender Season 2 review. So I just want to tell you guys, since I am really wrapping up some of the other topics I want to talk about from this channel really quickly, I would say by next week I will be restarting my episode reviews for Degrassi Season 13. I figured I took a break as long as I could to get other topics out of the way. Like I said, as far as WrestleMania is concerned for WWE, I will be only watching Saturday night, and for Sunday night, I'm not gonna watch the whole card. I'm only gonna tune in for the John Cena and Cody Rhodes match. So anything I see on the card for the main event specifically that pisses me off will be talked about. But I do want to say I will be starting up my Season 13 episodes by next week, I'm hoping, if I'm in the mood to. So maybe like on the weekend, maybe tomorrow or a Sunday. Maybe Sunday I'll watch the first two episodes of the premiere for Season 13, and then come on here on Monday and make a review about it. But I want to talk about Avatar Season 2. Avatar Season 2 was okay. Avatar Season 2 had 20 episodes. Now on Netflix there wasn't 20. They put it was 18. So the last episode for Season 2 or Avatar for Netflix is 45 minutes because they combined it 18, 19, and 20 all together. Not gonna cap. The season finale kind of disappointed me, and that's only because I feel like they were really on a mission to give Prince Zuko a full redemption arc, and I feel like they stopped by making him align himself with Azila, his sister, who I feel like is probably by far the worst villain they've ever written on this show. I know the first villain in the first season was Prince Zuko, and I actually like Prince Zuko. Like, I like him a lot. And I feel like if you weren't going to go the whole way with him actually redeeming himself this season, then maybe you should have chilled and just kept him as the villain. Because Princess Azula came because her father sent her because Prince Zuko was not doing his thing. So I feel like if you do this whole thing where he's changing his look and no longer wants to be seen as the villain, at the end of the episode you made him align himself with his sister to take out Katara and Aang. That makes no sense. It's like you kind of just ruined everything you just fucking wrote for his character from the beginning of this season. Like, his backstory was so good. I understand why Zuko is the way he is. His sister did nothing but bully him. He never got his father's love. His mother died of the Fire Nation. Like, his mother sacrificed herself so to keep her children safe. Like, his whole life he's just been fighting, and it's like he's kind of over it. And I feel like they were on a good thing with his character, and it's just like, if you were really going to do where you want to redeem himself, why make him fall back into his old habits? That didn't make sense. Now, I will say in the season finale, they did do something where they showed us a glimpse of him and Katara. I'm not going to lie, because I just saw my dude finding Nico. He posted it not too long ago how he shipped them. Me personally, I haven't got that far, so maybe when I watch season 3, I will see more of it. Season 3 has 16 episodes. I don't know about y'all, but once I get off of here, I'm gonna go ahead, relax, get my energy going, clean up my room and shit like that. And I think I'm about to finish season 3. Like, it's 16 episodes. I get done with that within a whole night. Cause bitch, I just woke up from a nap, so it's on. Like, it's on like motherfucking Donkey Kong. I feel like if I see a spark between Katara and Prince Zuko, I would not be against it. The only reason why I can't really ship it is because the Fire Nation killed her mother. And I feel like even though he wasn't the one who did it, it just would be weird. And I feel like Aang and Zuko would look at her differently. You know what? That was probably the only thing. That was like a really good glimpse in the finale. Like, okay, Prince Zuko and Katara, how the fuck would that look? I actually was interested, and I'm actually interested to see what they would do with that. As far as Katara and Aang is concerned, I will say in season 1, I didn't see much chemistry or connection because they didn't really want to make it all about them. But I will say season two, I definitely see it. I do ship Aang and Katara. I do. I don't ship them crazy. Like, oh, they really need to be in game. I don't ship them like that because again, the show isn't really about relationships, which I actually like. It's not really crazy when it comes to shipping, but you do see that spark between Katara and Aang. But the reason why I'm saying I'm not too crazy about them is because they don't get a lot of screen time for what the relationship can be. We just see when we see in the moment. So I feel like because we don't get too much screen time with them specifically, it kind of lacks me for shipping them as crazy. But I will say I do ship them to where it's like if they become a relationship, I'm all for it. If they don't and they just remain friends, that's fine by me. I did like that Aang, learn more about his avatar state. The only thing that pisses me off when it comes to the avatar state with Aang is that he has mastered what? What's the last thing he needs to master in airbending? Is it fire? Let me look it up because y'all know I'm like slow. Let me see. What's it called? The four elements. Okay, the four elements are water, earth, fire, and air. So when they found Aang was already an airbender. So you mean to tell me Aang has mastered airbending, waterbending, and earthbending, and his character isn't strong enough in his normal state to be Fire Nations or anyone who's attacking them, that he has to go into an avatar state to do that. I feel like they overuse the avatar state. I feel like the avatar state should be where it's him powering up, not just going into it just to beat whoever they can't beat. They're just misusing it. Like at the end of season one, when he went into the avatar state and how he became like a big ass water monster, that made sense for him to go into the avatar state. At the end of season two, it made no sense because it's like, okay, what the fuck is the point of Aang mastering air, water, and earth to not use them at all in fights, but just to go straight into the avatar state? What the fuck's the point? It's just stupid. It's just dumb. Like, I enjoy his character development that I've seen, but that's probably the one thing in his character that's pissing me off, that he has to go into the avatar state to defeat bad guys. It's like, what? Like, the nigga has mastered airbending, waterbending, and earthbending. And you mean to tell me the nigga cannot beat people without going into the full avatar state? Makes no fucking sense. Honestly, the best thing about season two to me was Prince Zuko. I feel like Prince Zuko was probably by far the most interesting character in this season. And if y'all thought it was more filler last season, it was definitely more filler this season. I don't know. I just wish they wouldn't keep traveling as much. I wish they would just stay in one motherfucking spot and just stay there. Like season one, we saw them do nothing but fucking travel, and then season two, they're doing nothing but traveling. They had to travel all the way to the city to meet the Earth King, and it's just like, oh my god, dude, they just keep fucking traveling, and it's just like, it's annoying. Like some of the episodes up until they actually got to the city was really fucking filler based. Like I can say one of the main ones I like was when they met damn, what's her name? Toph. I think that's her name, right? Let me see, because I might pronounce her name wrong. Toph, yeah, Toph. I actually like Toph when she taught Aang how to earthbend. But the thing is that Aang mastered earthbending in one episode. I understand they saw the monologue, but it's like he just mastered it in one episode. They could have stretched that a little bit longer. I feel like Toph is a bad bitch. She is a baddie, okay? When her episode where she was like, shit, let me go to it on Netflix. Because I saved that part. I saved it when she was whooping their asses in that tournament. is it at? I saved it. The Blind Bandit, episode 6. Bro, she was whooping ass, bruh. She is a fucking baddie. And to know that she blind and she whooping ass, that even makes it, she's even more of a baddie. Because my bitch is blind, whooping ass. She was kicking ass as the Blind Bandit. But I feel like once she kind of came with them, I feel like her character became more of a background character. It's like, if you're not going to use these characters to their full advantage, why are they here? Like, literally, I feel like they gave her a good episode 6, season 2. And then she just kind of like resonated to the background. I was not a fan of that at all because I feel like her character really could use so much more. We could learn so much more from her. Her parents paid two dudes to track her down. That literally was like set to the side up until like what? The last, before like what, episode 17 when episode 18 when they kidnapped her. It's like, what the fuck, what's the point? Y'all completely abandoned that storyline up until episode 18, so what's the point of even showing it at this point? What's the point? Prince Zuko's sister Alarza is by far the worst villain I've ever seen in cartoon history. Does she have aura? She stand on business is what I can say. She stand on business. She a conniving, manipulative ass bitch. She stand on business. And her and Aang then has some really good ass fighting scenes. I will say that the action this season definitely outdoes season 1. Like, season 1 action cannot hold a candle to season 2's action. But I feel like that's just what her character was. Just to be there to stand on business. It's like because she took such of a background, I can't even remember what the fuck her motive was because it would change every time. So I feel like the best thing to me about season 2 was really, really, really Prince Zuko's whole like redeeming arc up until they fucked it up in the last episode. I love Prince Zuko and his uncle's relationship. I do. I feel like his uncle is his father. His uncle see a lot of good traits in him, and I think what's pissing his uncle off is that he is not even fighting for his own destiny. He's not fighting for him. He's fighting for different people. Like, you don't even know what your own destiny is because they didn't manipulate you into thinking your destiny is their destiny, which is not true. I love Prince Zuko. I feel like he's been like the most interesting character since season 1 in my opinion. I do fuck with Aang and Katara. I do. And I love Toph. Toph is a baddie. Like I said, that bitch is a baddie. I could care less for Zuko. Zuko is annoying. He don't have no fucking powers. Like, he's not a waterbender. He's not an earthbender. He's not nothing. He kind of just feel like the leader of the group. That's it. He just annoying. Like, he does nothing for me. Like, I could do without his character a lot when it comes to the show. But I do feel like since season 1, Prince Zuko has really been like the most interesting character to me because I just feel like it's just been so much more of an interest when it comes to his character. I do love Katara though. I love that she's coming into her own person. She's becoming a baddie, becoming a woman, becoming more of a master of waterbending. I fuck with Katara. I fuck with Aang too. Only thing that's holding me back with Aang is that I'm tired of him using his avatar state when it comes to certain shit. Stop with the shit. Just cut it out. Quit it. Stop doing that shit. But yeah, season 2 for Avatar: Last Airbender, not bad, but I'm not going too hard in the season because, like I said, there were a lot more things in the season I liked than I did in season 1. Like I said, season 1 was an okay season. You know, it was the first season. I'm not going to knock them for not really exceeding my expectations. Season 2 definitely exceeded my expectations, but I just feel like they could have really relaxed a little bit when it came to the filler. Like, first 2 seasons really have been like a lot of filler when it came to episodes that don't really matter as much, and it does nothing to push the plot. These are like episodes if I was like, when to tell you when to watch Avatar: Last Airbender, I can literally tell them you can skip these episodes because they have nothing to do with the plot, like at all. You don't get anything from these episodes, like at all. So, I like season 2 for Avatar: Last Airbender. I can't say it could have been a little bit better. Just a tad bit more better. So, to me, I'm going to get an 8.5 out of 10 just because it did exceed my expectations a lot more than season 1. I don't even remember what I graded season 1 for Avatar: Last Airbender. I think I gave it a 8 out of 10, which is exactly what it's going to be because it wasn't as bad to where it could be ranked as a 6 or a 7, but I love this show so far. Don't know where the fuck I've been. Um, at the end of last season, I'm gonna give my full thoughts on whether or not I feel like this show is overrated. Do I feel like it should be on a top 5 list? All of that. Once I'm done watching this, though, I am gonna watch The Legend of Korra. Bastards took it off of Netflix, so I'm gonna watch it on my movie app. So that is what it is. But this is my review for Avatar season 2. Catch you guys in my next one.